Hello, and welcome back to the Kyle Davis Show. Now, something I want to talk about that has been all over the media pretty recently is forgiving college student loans. I think this is a absolutely terrible idea. And first off, I think that this shows a huge lack of responsibility, and it even incentivizes irresponsibility. I'm going to start this by saying if you can't pay back, $100,000 plus loan, if you can't pay back any loan, then you shouldn't take it out to begin with. If you cannot afford a big loan, then don't take it. Now, I know, you're supposed to be able to make, more money as a college graduate, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. There is some truth to that. But here's the problem. What kind of job are you going to get with a liberal arts degree? I'm not putting down liberal arts degrees. If that's what you want, fine. But don't complain when you are flipping hamburgers and you can't pay back your loan. If you can't afford the degree, if you can't afford the loan, then don't take out the loan. See, what happens is if you were to take out a loan from a bank, say, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000 for a car, and then a couple of years later, you go back to the bank and you're like, oh wait, I don't want to pay this anymore, will you forgive it? They're going to laugh in your face. They're going to be like, no, you have to pay. They're going to be like, no, we're not going to forgive your loan. Are you crazy? Because the whole point of a loan is they give you money and you pay back more money, not have it forgiven. I get that, there are college degrees and stuff that are very difficult to get a job with. I acknowledge that. What the f*** are you doing? That was not my fault. I was passing. But if you cannot afford the loan, then don't take out the loan. What I think is that the government should start cracking down on these people who aren't paying their loan. Be like, where's my money? And I'm not saying rob them at gunpoint, but, check, you took out our loan, you took money from us, and now you need to pay it back. If you're making, I think they have it set up where if you're not making, over X amount, or you're making under X amount, then you don't have to pay it back. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You can defer them, if you make under a certain amount. So, at least there's that. But then, at that point, maybe you should be taking, $1, $1 a month, or, $5 a month or something. I get that it's difficult, these are difficult times, especially if you're making, $10 or $12 an hour. I get that it's hard. But the answer and the solution is not to completely forgive the loan. I think one candidate wanted to forgive up to a certain amount, and then another candidate wanted to basically say forgive everything. And again, the problem is, where's that money going to come from? Because the government the government at this point cannot afford to just forgive everything. The government is too poor for that. We're how many $1 trillion in debt, and the student debt is one of those things is that increases the debt. And I think it's pretty poor economics to just forgive all these loans, because that's not teaching anyone anything. That's letting people get away with whatever they want. That's paying for that's essentially paying for someone else to have a degree. Socialism at its finest. You know, that's the path to free college and free education, which is in itself bullcrap. Nothing should be free. Not food, not water, not well, food is free. Just go outside and eat grass. I mean, no one's stopping you from doing that. No one's stopping you from drinking from a puddle or a lake. What you're paying for is the treatment plant to clean the water. You're paying for food companies to make sure food is processed properly. So, but with that in mind, like, education should not be free. It should be something that is valued and something that shouldn't be taken for granted. And if you have free college, well, why? Like, what's the purpose of that? You take away all inherent value that the education has. So, what should probably happen is the government should take a portion of your salary based on your yearly income. You know, it can be done at the end of the year, or how taxes are done, and then you get this, you know, typically you get tax returns. Sorry, I've been really thirsty. But, you know, take, 5% out of your yearly income to help pay for tuition, or to help pay for your loans. Or if possibly college tuition was based on your yearly income, maybe. But I don't think it should be free, because everyone needs to be paid. Everyone has, everyone does what they do. It's their profession, it's their career, and you typically get paid for it. And I think the solution of taking 5% from the stock exchange is a terrible idea, because that's more government involvement. That's more governments putting in rules and regulations into businesses that are completely unnecessary. Sure, it would be really, really, helpful, but I think if you're going to take from the stock market, 5% is way too high. If you want to do that, if you want to do that scenario, maybe 1%, maybe 0.5%, or less than that. It still adds up. It'll add up slowly, but it'll add up to something. But I think taking away, or not, I think forgiving student debt um, uh, is encouragement to laziness. It's encouragement to people getting away with whatever they want. And that's what a lot of people do in this country. They get away with virtually anything they want. So yeah, it's not the government's fault that you got a bullshit degree that you can't do anything with but flip hamburgers. And even, I'd be surprised, not surprised. There might be a day when you even need a degree to flip hamburgers. I think the value of what you get out of your degree is dependent on what kind of degree you get. Did you get a liberal arts degree or did you get a finance degree? You can do a lot with a finance degree. You can do a lot with an engineering degree. What can you do with a history degree? I don't know, get a doctorate and teach? Like, seriously. And I think it's quite ironic how all these liberals want, they want increased wages, they want better paying jobs, but they're not willing to put in the education to do it. They're not willing to put in the efforts to get a good job that would enable them to do so. And then when they don't get their way, hoping the degree will get them this, this easier than cake degree. Oh boy, I'm already out through the intersection. What the hell? And then when they get this crappy degree that doesn't get them what they want, they still want to get what they want for free. They're like, oh, well, I get this participation award, but it didn't get me this high paying job like I wanted, so I want it for free. Oh boy. Completely missed that. Let's see here. I'm just gonna, collapse that stop sign here. Oh boy. Oh well. I saw that coming. Not even gonna lie. Kinda just wanted to collapse the stop sign here. It's engulfed in your toast. Mwahaha. Alright, well, that'll do it for this video. I hope the quality is better. I hope the voice is better. I hope everything's better. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.